Okay, well this is a little bit surprising. We're not starting where we left off. I've loaded the game and it seems like we spawn in certain points on the map. For this one, outside the library, we spawn here. Well, that means, tragically, we need to murder this dude. And maybe his mate.
Towards the library. Hello.
This is the library. I heard Fun Frog got rid of a lot of books. That's a shame.
Indeed. Hopefully not the books with the pictures in them. I like those books. Okay, let's go inside and take a look. I noticed the alarm panel behind you. Are you going to activate the alarm?
Hello. Have you heard of the Sendals?
We do have documents regarding the Sendals in this library, but accessing them requires special authorization. Could you please show me your ID?
I'm just going to lock onto you first, so I've got a fighting chance here. Sure thing, buddy. Here is my ID.
Very well, sir. Please remain where you are.
Yep, just like that. I see that I could have spoken to that guy even though I was beating him up. Maybe I missed something there. I'm surprised I didn't send a supergirl at me. Once again, I have not watched my playthrough, but I thought there was maybe a forbidden section of the library somewhere around here. And looking at that fountain on the left-hand side, or whatever it is, I think that is related to the water supply that we fixed on the previous video.
Hello. Have you heard of the Sendals?
Have you heard of the rebels? Rumor has it they're hiding on a mysterious island. It's all very intriguing.
You did not answer my question.
Someone put syrup into the island's tap water supply. I'd like to have a word with him. Do you happen to know who it is?
It was me.
Great job! The water tastes much better now. That slight sweet flavor is wonderful.
Why, thank you.
Hello, Pages. Bob sent me. I'm looking for documents about the Sendals.
No worries. I know I can trust you. Let me thank you by showing you some very old documents about the Sendals. But shh, I'm taking a big risk.
You're the only one talking here.
Twinsen Species Book 4. Spheros have the ability to roll for hours. Legend has it that, long ago, Spheros would annually reunite on top of the Himalaya for a grand, festive race.
I'm not certain reunite is the correct word there, but that's fine.
Atlas of our planet. As its name suggests, Twinsen has two suns, resulting in a rather peculiar climate. The poles are warm and the equator is icy, forming a mountain range known as the Himalaya. Twinsen also has a natural satellite, the Emerald Moon.
Are we going there? I don't think so, but that would be a massive change.
Atlas of our planet. A towering mountain range has formed at the equator, splitting the planet into two hemispheres, each basked in the glow of a sun. The northern hemisphere is warmer, with a tinge of orange in the sky, Aside from the icy belt, the planet enjoys a mild climate, which has favored the emergence of life on its surface. In White Leaf Desert, you could once find a blue horse. This horse fed on flowers. Alas, no one has seen it in a very long time.
Indeed. I don't think I've seen it since the first game. Blue desert horse on the right hand side. It is most definitely not blue. Why would you not colour that in, Twinsen?
Hello, have you heard of the Sendals?
I found this torn out page. It says use the middle lever once, then the right lever once. It must be the answer to a puzzle.
I remember that. I believe it's coming up in the Temple of Boo. I don't know exactly where, but I recall in the first game this was delivered by a man and not a lady. I definitely remember that log. Where is it? It's up on the top left there, and that seems like a terrible way of expressing that. Left lever is up, the middle and the right are down.
Twinsen Species Book 3. Grobos have a popular saying, "A good Grobo never has a boo-boo, that's a big no-no." In other words, stay clear of others' affairs and conflicts. Grobos are impressive in stature and strength, which they always try to use wisely. They can lift a barrel of syrup with just their trunk.
Robos are the elephants.
Twinsen Species Book 2. Rabbit-bunnies are creatures with long legs, capable of running at high speed. If you see a hole somewhere, chances are a rabbit-bunny passed through. They have a knack for digging impressive burrows and tunnels. And if there's one traditional food the rabbit-bunnies worship, it's carrots.
We've heard a lot about carrots. We had carrot soup in our Place of Stars, and there is a village somewhere in the mountain range featuring carrots.
Twinsen Species Book 1. Quetches are beings recognized by the ponytails growing from the crown of their heads. This unique hairstyle is a tradition passed down from one quetch to the next. You'll never find a quetch with their hair down.
Apologies for skipping through that.
Funfrock, an accomplished leader. I guess this is his biography. Let's see. Funfrock is the best. Funfrock is a genius. Funfrock is wonderful. Huh. Really modest, this doctor.
No one is more intelligent than Dr. Funfrock.
Hello. Have you heard of the Sendals?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I dream of visiting the White Leaf Desert one day. People say it's scorching hot with sand everywhere. It would definitely be a change of scenery.
Okay, we can go down there. We can also go up and to the left.
Hello. Have you heard of the
I found this torn out page. It says
Where did the other lady go? Possibly downstairs. Let me go upstairs first because I recognize that theatre.
Hello. Have you heard of the
Have you heard of the rebels?
We'll be going there soon. The library's got a leaky roof. Alright, dude. I remember very clearly. Are you still waiting for the Phantom Menace?
Hello. Have you heard of the Sendals?
I'd love to help you out, but I don't really know anything except movies. Good luck!
Dude's name is Kenobi. Please don't tell me you're waiting for the Phantom Menace.
Do you know Back to the Future? I can't wait to see the fourth film. I hope they show it here.
It could be worse.
Hello.
Do you know Back to...
Hopefully it doesn't happen. I mean, the third one was bad enough. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about there, go check out the original playthrough. Some things just did not age terribly well, let's put it like that. Okay, I assume Pages, or whatever her name is, has gone down these stairs and possibly opened a passage for us, or is going to show us something. I do not remember. There she is. Nothing in here, okay. What you got for me?
Hello, Pages. Bob sent me. I'm looking for documents about the Sendels.
No worries. I know I can trust you.
That music change.
Who are the Sendels? No one seems to have the answer. It appears that knowledge of their existence has been passed down through generations of Quetches. These Quetches write in an indecipherable language, the language of the wizards, and they're rumored to possess magical powers. I'm certain Hejasipa is a descendant of this lineage. He claims he heard voices of mysterious beings residing deep within the planet. According to him, the Sendels protect us. I'm determined to unravel this mystery. I've heard that Hejasipa often visits the White Leaf Desert. I'm convinced he has some sort of hideout there. I'm entrusting you with the library. Take care, Aurora.
It's still very early days, and I'm hardly a person to criticize because my voice sucks, but Twinsen's delivery of this is very, very wooden. Okay, we are going to the White Leaf Desert very clearly. Who are the Sendels? That was literally just read out, so I'm not going to read it out again.
Hello.
Hello, dear friend.
I wouldn't call me a dear friend just because I poisoned the water and you showed me a book behind a secret door.
Hello.
Hello, dear.
Okay. We need to get on the boats very clearly.
Hello.
This is the library. I heard Fun Frog got rid of a lot of books. That's a shame.
Yeah, probably all of the books speaking about him in a negative manner. Just wondering, can I grind cash from the library? Also, did this guy respawn? Oh, he did.
Hello. Have you heard of the...
We do have documents regarding the Sendels in this lab.
We absolutely can. Okay, let's try and leave him alive. And I think I'm dead. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Hello. Have you heard of the
We do have documents regarding this.
Okay, well we can grind cash here. So I'm going to need to use a clover very shortly, and I don't know where to find clovers. Speaking of dying, this guy's going to kill me now. Maybe not. Maybe the next person will kill me.
towards Port Beluga.
Okay, I've not been up here yet. We have a bunker on the right, a turret on the left. Possibly Clone 14 in the center. A statue of Dr. Frontrock here, which looks like it's seen better days. I see health dropping, but I don't really see my health meter rising. That turret's gonna open fire, isn't it? Yeah, if we can get to that distance, we can line the shot up and we're safe. But it's tricky, just like the original.
Where should I go now? To Port Beluga.
Let's go. So, where are we on the holomap? So, unlike the water tower, we do not get a different screen here. We're just up on the top right somewhere. That's weird, nothing seems to be working on that screen. There we go. Don't understand anything about that, but okay. Port Beluga and the buggy. And us. And if I zoom out and zoom back in, I cannot change the screen now. It's a very weird map.
Welcome to Port Beluga. Calm to moderate sea, light winds.
We're going to be violently sick again. Okay, nothing terribly interesting out here, although the screen does move out to the top right when we approach that area. It's not centered on us anymore. What can we lose? Okay, here do we have?
Hello, have you heard of the Sendles?
I'm tired of your questions. I don't know anything, all right?
I asked one question.
Wherever you go, come back soon. We're expecting a single-handed boat captain to return soon, and he's planning to sell his boat.
If I remember correctly, that is the catamaran. What about you?
Hello, have you heard of the Sendles?
I don't know, but I've heard that there used to be books about it in the library.
Can you take me to the White Leaf Desert, please?
I'm here on behalf of the astronomer Bob Vortex.
If Bob sent you, then I can trust you. But despite us being united against Funfrock, times are tough. So, for 10 caches, where do you want to go?
To the White Leaf Desert.
Thank you for the heal, but I need more. I love the way the water looks, that little sparkle of the water. Unlike this water, which just looks like normal water.
People say there are treasures hidden in a temple somewhere in this desert.
We know all about it. Alright. First major challenge, platforming.
Hello, have you heard of the Sendles?
Sendels. I've heard that word before at the library. I can take you on a trip for just 10 caches. Where do you want to go?
I'll leave later.
I want to go over to this rock directly to the south, but I fear I'm going to kill myself. Just like that. That animation, though. Oh my god. Okay, so if I do a standing jump, Twinsen doesn't jump very far at all. If I do a running jump, he jumps a fair distance. Let me try a standing jump from here. And then a standing jump from there. Then I'm going to do a running jump here. I'll do a running jump and try and jump over this rock in the center. And now we need to make our way up the beach. I don't think there's anything I can do about that turret, unfortunately. And we have something on the right-hand side, which, if I remember correctly, that is a clover. I kind of want to check that out. If I get a game over, it's fine. Although reaching that, I don't think I can reach that. That might be a jetpack thing, I'm not sure, but that jump is not looking possible. I'll try jumping over here. Okay, ignore me. It's only one clover though. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping it would be a full, like as many clovers as you can eat sort of thing. What just hit me there? I assume a landmine, but I don't know how to see them. The terrain here is very, very tricky. Like there's a little ramp there, which you can barely see. Okay, there's nothing inside there. There's no screen transition. There's nothing that I can interact with. There's literally nothing other than that one dude. Okay, that thing directly to the south, is that a landmine? It is not. Let's get rid of you. You can do it. There is nothing else to the north here, correct? That key will get us through the door. These haze effects, though. Mysterious door. This symbol up on the top right. I wonder if that's where the hippie or whoever it is hanging out. Never mind, they are in the center. The well, can we go down that well?
Hello, I'm trying to find the hideout of someone named Hejasipa.
I'm just an old fool who dreams of growing flowers in the desert. But, oh, your tunic looks familiar. You're not just anyone. Hejasipa, I know that name. I'll tell you what I know on one condition, that you retrieve the Book of Boo. It's hidden in the heart of the Temple of Boo, swallowed by a sandstorm. You can access it through the well behind me. But be warned, danger awaits at every turn.
We're familiar with danger, I think we'll be fine. Enter the temple, find the book, easy peasy. Twinsen, I'm glad that you agree. Yeah, I think that symbol is a Sandel thing as well. We have to jump into the well and we teleport down here. Okay, this place has definitely had a makeover. It looks very different to the original. Unfortunately, I have to use a ball. Okay, these are running jumps. And that's a standing jump. It looks like I can fall here. Preferably not on those spikes. I don't know if that's instant death or not. But we've got a ladder that can take us back up if we fall in a safe place. Just making my way over to the right now. I don't see where to go from here. Whether I can jump that little wall there. Can definitely take damage from it. Yeah, I can jump that. Let me go this way and then down. Just want to check out these urns and whatnot. Okay, I assume that was a waste of time. Let's go up here, and I see now that's going to loop back to the stars. Yeah, this is very, very awkward to control. Obviously the game feels much better to control in general, but the jumping parts, I can see that's feeling much, much looser. I don't think that's an improvement to pipelines. Okay, what else do we have around here? Can I do something with this ball? I don't see the push-pull thing coming up, so I'm assuming not. What could I do with these things? Okay, if I stand on that, that opens that door, but that is not permanent. Let's go down here. Those two skeletons are not coming to life. Okay, where does that elevator go? It goes all the way over there. Not sure why. I dropped down there, I'm not sure how I'm getting back up. But there's got to be a way back up, surely. I'm not sure why I can't pull that lever, but okay. Is that going to respawn? I'll take that as a no. Alright, opening some doors. Yeah, it's vaguely coming back to me now. Need to put that thing in the center of the torches in the other room to open the door to proceed. Down you go. We will follow. So I need to get the elevator or whatever it is over to this side. Then get it onto the second elevator. And then bring it back to the center. Getting behind us is problematic. I recall having the same problem in the original, just positioning Twinsen, and this one is behaving the same. If I could move it sideways here, that would be ideal, but that's not an option. If I push right here, nothing's happening. Right, I need to put you around here. And then I need to figure out how to get the elevator to this location. I'm not seeing it right now though, so maybe what I have to do is go right here and pull this lever again. That may return it to the left-hand side, and then maybe I can use this lever to bring it down. Or maybe we just bring it further, full stop. Okay. I've got to pull this one first and then the second. And while that's moving, I need to pull this one in between the skeletons again. Hopefully they won't wake up, but I know they will. Maybe not right now, but they will shortly. There we go. Yeah, getting behind this is problematic. Right, that will do. Let's get rid of you two. Okay, maybe fighting is making a difference. Because these are taking a very long time to go down. And as you can see, combat still does not feel good. Although if I can stun lock them like this, that would be lovely. Easy. I saw this ball here and thought maybe we need to bring that into the center, but no. We're definitely using this statue. Let me try getting positioning right before I do this. Oh my god. Pushing and pulling does not feel good. Right, so what have we got? Another floor trap. Can I hit you from here? I can, but I might take damage from the floor trap. We have a switch here. It sounds like it's doing something on the right-hand side, but I don't see what. Can I get back up there?
Hey.
I can, but it's awkward as hell. I can probably jump that. What am I doing here? Let me get back up here and pull that lever and see if I can determine what that lever does. It closes that. Okay. We also do see there's a possibility that maybe we could do a running jump from this ledge ahead of me over that way and maybe clear those spikes. If we do, we'll land down there. And I do see that that is a dead end down there with respect to the direction we're traveling. We're going to go into the water. Maybe we can come back underneath though, but it looks pretty blocked, so let's just move on. I vaguely remember this room. We've got to sort of do a balance beam on these things. How do we get up though? Not like that. Or that. How do we elevate ourselves? I have to do this, don't I? Is that an option? Okay, bear with me. I thought I could just hit these switches, but those are way too high. Am I missing something? Yeah, that lever just closes that door. Alright, I need to find some way to elevate myself in the next room. What am I doing here? We can't jump up. I vaguely recall this area on the right-hand side. I don't remember why. It seems I should be able to hit that with the ball though, and that should do something, but I can't reach that. I see two levers in this room, this one below me and this one above me, and I cannot reach either. Do I have to jump and do that? Okay, that jump action seems way too awkward, and I'm not getting the height that I need. To me, what I have to do is get on these balance beams and then make my way across to the right, but I'm just not seeing how to do it. What am I missing here? I mean, Twinsen can't make that, he's too short. Game's throwing a puzzle at me and I don't like it. That thing there is nothing. It looks like it should be something, but it's nothing. Same with that guy there. Okay, clearly I need to think about this. The bounce will not help. That area looks like a dead end. I just don't see any area where I can mouse this place. Can I do anything from this side? I mentioned it, so let me try it. Nah, that is an invisible wall. We're not getting across there. Alright, bear with me. Can I even hit the switches with the ball? Let me test that. Yeah, that definitely works. There's no way I can do a delayed hit there to hit that from the other side. I'm a bit confused by this one. Give me a moment and I'll try and figure it out. We cannot do a jump from here to these lengths here, which means we're going across this way and then taking the elevator over here and then reaching it from here and then walking across to the right. Everything is saying that I need to mouse in this area here. But I don't see how. There's nothing I can push or pull here. To me, it seems like I just need to mount this area here and then I'm good. I can do the rest. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'm going to criticize the game here. I did not see those stairs until this exact second. Oh. I feel like they were telegraphed much better in the first game. I did not see those stairs. I'm not making that up. My god. Right, we hit that switch. That's going to bring this over. Then we need to go over there. And then hit that switch. Easy. I do like the art style on this, but those stairs were well too hidden for my liking. Or maybe I'm just blind. I think we can go with the latter. Okay, let's hit that. This one's now going to move on to the right, so I need to reboard it. Really? That was odd. Okay, so next question. Can I make this jump first go? No worries at all. Indeed. And then I can just drop to the right and we can forget that any of that ever happened. Oh dear. Right, that's going to open the statue below, surely. Yes, good. Nothing underneath here. We need to get up there so we can grab the statue and bring it down here. Alright, let's pull the middle lever once, and then the right lever once. Thank you, random person in the library, for the solutions to that puzzle. I'm surprised we're taking damage from that. Is that really the Book of Boo already? If it is, I'm surprised. I thought the original was much, much longer. Dang. And just like that, the ball has changed colour. New level of magic. Also, we get more bounces, more range. Good stuff. I'm quite surprised by that. I thought the temple was much longer in the first game. The Book of Boo allows deciphering the language of the wizards. And just trying to look through the adventures log, and I'm stuffing up all my controls. There we go. I feel stronger. Because we picked up a book. Go to the libraries, kids, it will help.
Far, far beyond the Himalaya, atop a summit earned through great effort, the Dino Fly awaits.
I remember that thing. The Dino Fly. It definitely does not look like that, Twinsen. Jeez. It looks much more majestic than that. That cutscene is as bizarre as ever because we drop down here and, yeah, one moment we were under the desert, then we were flying, and now we're back on the desert floor again. Go figure.
Here is the Book of Boo.
Undoubtedly, you are a wizard, just like your ancestor Hejasipa. Thanks to the Book of Boo, you can now understand the language of wizards. Wizardry is passed down through generations. I'm certain your ancestors must have left something for you. If I were you, I would go back home and search for what you might have inherited.
You might have inherited, not what I might have inherited. That's a bad typo. We need to go back home. But we've seen that secret area already, and yeah, we know where to go. Maybe my father left a clue somewhere. Indeed. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else we can do for you at the moment. That clearly is a Sendel symbol or seal or whatever they're called. Yeah, we'll definitely be coming back here later. I could have sworn it was much longer in the original. That might be a false memory though. Okay, let's test out our new ball. Nothing special. Although that range definitely helps. So, did the clover respawn? It did. Can I get to said clover without dying? And that's a yes. Can I get out of here without dying? That was scary, holy crap. Ah! I swear I did not input a second jump there, it just happened by itself. Alright, well that was a complete waste of time. Hopefully there's somewhere where I can grind clovers. I thought there was an area relatively early in the game where you could find an area like that in the original, but I don't recall where it is.
Hello.
I can take you on a trip for just 10 caches. Where do you want to go?
Let's go back home.
To Citadel Island.
You're taking me to the dock. If I remember correctly, the catamaran can take us directly to our house. Thank you for unlocking the gate, I appreciate it. Also, thank you for letting me through. I'm going to try and murder you. Because I might need that key later. Alright, let's finish this video by checking what's in the basement of our house.
Stop!
No, you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the catamaran can land on the left here.
Within this locked room lies a well-kept secret. I, Oru, have made sure that my descendants will inherit the Sendel's artifacts. I've concealed the ancestral key so that my children, Twinsen and Luna, or their children, can discover it when the time is right. Only this key grants access to this room, which must remain hidden from all. The ancestral key rests within the treasure of the pirate Leborn.
New objective. Doesn't say anything on the right there, it's just got a picture of a key. The pirate Leborn. If I remember correctly, that means we need to go to a museum on Proxima Island, and that's going to lead us to that treasure. I don't know this though, so we're going to have to go out and have a chat to people and learn this ourselves. But we'll do that on the next video.